Live from Chicago, ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 5 continues.
It is time for your Money Saving Mondays, and as college seniors prepare to graduate and head out on their own, they may find it difficult to make ends meet financially. The average rent in Chicago is more than $1,800, more than 20% higher than the national average. Craig Bolanos, CEO of Wealth Management Group, joins us again with some essential money tips for new grads. Craig, good morning.
Good morning. So rent is a problem, gas is a problem, food is a problem, but we can solve it together, Tanya.
All right, let's get started. We know, Craig, that a lot of college grads value their social lives after those 4 years in higher institutions of higher learning, and they may want to try to balance that with also paying for living arrangements for the first time. How do they prepare to do both?
Well, you know what, Tanya, on Money Saving Mondays, we've talked before about the concept of zero-based budgeting. Today, I reintroduced the 50-30-20 rule. I want 50% of our money going to our needs. That's going to be our rent, our car payment, our health insurance, our student loan payment. That leaves 30% of our dollars going to discretionary spending. For me, that's going to be meals and entertainment, or T&L, travel and leisure. And then that's 20%. That's a robust number that we can use towards our short and long-term savings. And that 50-30-20 just creates a set of guideposts that we can live within.
Well, let's get real for a second here, Craig. Student loans are an issue for a lot of students graduating from college now. Where do repayment plans factor into those figures?
Well, you know, 'tis the avalanche issue in American financial planning, but again, that student loan repayment, that falls into the 50%. That's the needs. But making additional principal curtailments to knock down that student loan balance, that falls into the 20% of savings. Because if we can find a way to take the standard 10-year amortization schedule and get it paid off sooner, that's just such a quicker destination towards financial peace.
Going back to what you were talking about earlier, even though your resources may not be as robust as you want them to be, how do you start saving for retirement? And what is the argument you make here over the value of having that over the course of many, many years?
Well, you know, the eighth miracle, the world is just compounding, Tanya. You and I have talked about it time and time again. And if we can get people right out of college, whether it's $1,000, $5,000, however it might be, if we can get them enrolled in their workplace retirement plan, their 401k, their 403b, or if they don't have access to one, we get an IRA or a Roth IRA created. The difference between starting to save at 22 versus 32 could literally be double the amount of money available for retirement by the time a young person turns eligible for Social Security. It's just mission critical.
And then how do you start to build credit?
You know, a lot of people say don't use credit. No, credit scores, they intertwine with our lives. You know, your FICO, your Fair Isaac composite, it's going to not control, but influence your mortgage, influence the rate you get on your automobile, influence the rate you might get on a future graduate student loan. The truth is you need to make sure you set up auto payments across the board to have things deducted from your bank account. Sometimes those auto payments, you know, automatically deducted from your bank account are going to give you a cheaper interest rate. Pay your balances on time, be intentional with your credit usage, and if you need to get started, you have no credit card, there are what are called secured credit cards that you can apply for and fund to start building that credit score, and make sure you protect it because it really is sacrosanct at the end of the day.
Such valuable tips. We'll put those on our website, abc7chicago.com. Craig Bolanos, thank you so much for your time.